Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. We got ourselves a 1v1 replay analysis. This is Plat 3, and this is wtfbbq. So let's jump into it and see what we can do. Alright, so kickoff's pretty decent. Let me get this, yep, yes you can. Nice. Good kickoff goal. Nothing too wrong with this. Okay, it's pretty decent shadow defend here. Good. Gotta be careful he doesn't hit the ball around you, because he might be able to just backflip. Okay, so yeah, you're kind of taking a little while. You should probably drop the ball sooner. You're trying to, because look, he's giving you space. So you're going to have to pop the ball a little bit farther and then like just keep boosting into it. Because the problem with keeping the ball on top of your car, especially when it's kind of... I know you're just barely on your side of the field, but even if it is midfield, the problem is in ones is that this can easily go right behind you. So it's kind of dangerous. And especially when you don't know where he is, because he went off your camera, so... Can you do an aerial? Can. Nice. Good stuff. I ended up losing this match, which is kind of unfortunate, because you're doing so well. Seems like in the beginning of the match. Okay. Good use of the camera here so you can see what he's doing. Good demo. Nice. Okay, so far it's good, but here comes, I guess, the issues, because on the timeline I see that you didn't score ever again. So now is the time to figure out what you did wrong. It's actually unfortunate. I think you single jumped, right? It's just tough, honestly. You're close. Now, obviously, this goes in because you hit it off the corner here. Maybe you didn't have to jump. I mean, I know I'm saying this after the fact, but there isn't really too much of a problem if you don't jump, because at least it guarantees that you can follow the ball on the ground. But either way, the ball is moving too fast, so I'm not really sure if you can even catch up to this in the first place. Well, actually, the jump made it too quick, so technically, if you didn't jump, I think he would have missed anyways. In ones, you want to be as grounded as much as possible, unless if you're good with the aerial plays, then you can go for it. Me personally, I like to stay grounded. I think it's just faster to recover, and it's easier to cover for your own mistakes. Wait, what? Wait, what the heck was that? Is it lag? How did the ball get over there? What is that? I'm assuming it's lag. Okay, you can see him. Good flick. What a save. Not really a save, but... You can put, stop sooner. Like, just stop, like, where you are right now. And then, like... Why is this so... Okay, never mind. You can stop, like, right here, and then, like, you can go after this way. Because I think you, once you did this flick, the ball is already going faster than you, right? Look at the white circle. It's moving ahead faster than you are. So, if you just recognize that sooner, you do your flick, land, and then hit the brakes immediately, you'd stop, like, right here. And then you'd be able to go after it. It's just about being quicker with realizing what the ball is doing, you know? Yeah, the shadow defense could be a little better. What you can do is, you line yourself up pretty well here. Like, if you turned a little bit sooner this way and backflip, you can actually completely catch him off guard. I like doing that a lot when I shadow defend. But since you're choosing the shadow defend, you're not covering as much of the net as you think. Look how wide you are. Look how open this is. If he hits a power shot into the net, you actually won't catch up to it. So you're going to have to position yourself like this instead. See? And it's it's much safer. Because look, you're so far behind the ball. Look, you almost got scored on. That's what I'm talking about earlier. You're not actually shadow defending as best as you can. And that mistake happens a lot. He's giving you space. Good try. I think you're just a little slow on the dribble. You know, I think you're just a little too slow here. You could flick it, actually, instead of double jumping. Because at least with the flick, it's guaranteed that the ball will shoot up a lot faster, and you might beat him. You don't want to follow this too much. Okay, good. Wait for his touch. Nice, it's a free ball. Wow, what a shot. What the heck? Okay, so... I think you could have saved this ball. You just gave up. If you just backflipped, like right here, you would have definitely been able to save the ball. Because if you backflipped, you would have been like moving like this, and then like you'd be able to reach it. So, now if you want to fix this problem, you need to go wider. You're too close, right? You know the ball is going to your corner, so go out a little wider like this, and then jump up after it. You're just too close. Look how awkward this is. You're so far under the ball, you can't really do anything. So just rotate a little wider, especially when it goes into your corner. You don't need to be so close. That's why in my other videos, my Road to SSL videos, I keep telling everybody that the corner is a death trap, especially when you don't know how to play it right. It's like a guaranteed goal for the opposing team. Yeah, this is just a tough one. You're not blocking that, even if you turned around. So far, they're just, you know, they're just positional mistakes. Right, you're taking way too long. You gotta cut in sooner. Like right here, you gotta like turn around and then go after it. Hit it this way, because he's moving this way, so you gotta pop it this way. You're taking way too much time, and you're giving him time for possession, which is what you don't want to do in ones. Look, you're kind of like... Okay, the shadow defend is fine. That's good. But just saying for earlier, just don't give him so much space, you know? Be a little bit more confident. Okay, this doesn't work because you're kind of far away from the net. You know what I mean? You can try. I mean, it's possible, but you know what I like to do better is I like to dribble it, right? In this case, he actually goes for a jump. Maybe, to be fair, he read your jump too, but if you stayed on the ground, you can just quickly drop the ball in front of you with tapping the brake, and you go for a low 50. And since he jumped, he might be able to go around the ball, and the ball will still be in your possession, and you can just push it in. I'd rather have you go for low 50s in this Plat rank than going for air dribble bumps, to be honest. They're much more consistent if you go for low 50s. Remember, you gotta do things that are the most consistent and they have the most reliable outcome. Because look, he's beating you again with this. You're too obvious. Every time you have the ball on top of your car, you go to flick it, or you go to pop it up. You know, why don't you change it up and drop it? You know, drop it right here. Drop it right here. Because look, he jumped. He's expecting you to jump. Right? In 1v1, it's really easy to memorize someone's habits because it's only one person to focus on. So just drop the ball, go for a low 50. Those are probably two chances where you could have scored on your own. And you missed it. Because as you can see, it's not working, what you're doing. Okay, with this, I think you could have had more time on possession. Because look, he's not even facing you. You're just giving him possession. You know what I mean? Like, I know this looks like a shot opportunity because he's wide from the net. But he can totally react to this, especially when he got the 100 boost. He can totally just turn it and boost in, see? And he can just grab it. So you got to understand what he can and can't do. You're not going to generate as much power as you think. So it's better to take possession. Because look, let's face it. Here's the general rule for any type of game mode. If they're giving you space to use, you have to take it. This is not good. Hitting the ball away is just saying, here's your turn to attack me. You don't want that. And the reason why he's kicking your ass in the second, starting at the, pretty much the halfway point, is because he has more possession time. When in the beginning of the match, you had the possession time. So that's why you're losing so badly. It's because you keep giving him possession. Okay, that was just a bad challenge. You could definitely let the ball roll in front of your car. Like, back up a little bit so the ball will land on the top right of your car. So then it'll push this way and then boost immediately. If you have big boost, go for an air dribble if you want. It's definitely possible. You didn't need to single jump. Like, you know why? Because he's giving you space. Right? He backflipped. Look how much farther away he is to the ball than you are. If you just take your time and let the ball drop and go for a low 50, if he does reach you, you would not get scored on. Trust me. You can actually try to push it. Since he's coming in from this angle, right here, and you low 50 like this, the ball is actually going to push this way, regardless. So, again, you single jumping, and then you panic because he has possession, which I don't blame you for panicking, because you think he's going to hit a shot. So, but either way, even doing this little single jump throws away possession, and you can't adjust yourself, because now you're stuck in the air. You can't drive or turn. So, now you're inviting him to use the space, and he does. And he goes for a big brain fake on you because of it, so I think your biggest takeaway to learn from this is don't give away possession. Don't give away possession and use the space as much as you can. If they're giving you space, you gotta use it. Okay, this is bad. Why don't you just take this small pads, right? Take this, turn around, go after it, and do your thing. Now you're putting yourself in an even awkward situation by being so late to the play. And of course you don't want to hit this onto the corner, right? Because the corner is a death trap. You see how the corner is designed to bounce right back into the middle. I mean, even the sidewalls are, depending on how you hit it, but the corners are just so deadly. Because look, he can also react to it. That's what he does. So just be careful with the corners. The corners are a death trap. Better, see? You weren't that close. Before, you'd be trying to push over here, right? And get beat because the ball's over your head. But now you took the longer route. So you should have done it earlier in the game when the ball was over here and it was high up. What you just did there, you should just do earlier. So you're not consistent. You did the right thing that time, but you didn't do it before. It's just inconsistencies. Okay, that was unnecessary. You jumped for way too long. You jump all the way back here. He could just low 50 you, and that's exactly what he does. This is why I tell you to go for low 50s. See, he keeps having possession on the ball, and you're just sitting around, you know, hoping he gives you an easy shot or he messes up. But you can't afford those. Oh, no. That's rough. But you still got a minute left. I'm not going to say much about that open net because that's just a mechanical thing. I don't really tell people to work on their mechs that much because I know you're going to do it anyways. And you're going to improve on your mechanical consistency regardless, you know, because as you get better in the game, your consistency will get better. So I like to focus on brain work because that's harder to understand. Okay. It's just unfortunate because when you flick, you're flicking so close to the net and with so much power. By the time you land, you're already in his net. You can't rebound this. This is why flicking in front of the net like this is really bad, especially when you have a lot of speed, like you do here. You know, again, just go for the low 50. And he's going to react. He's going to jump. Why? Because you're getting close to his net. He's going to want to jump. And the ball's on top of your car. Well, if you hit the brake right here, rather than flicking, the ball will drop, and since he's above you, the ball is going to squeeze into your car, and it's going to stay low. That's all you got to do. So, the replay is done, but I'll show you in training what I mean. Obviously, I don't have an opponent, but you're driving, right? And you drop like that. And then the ball will push into you. That's all it is. Just drop. That's all you need to do. And if the ball is in the corner, right, like this, go wide. You See how much easier it is to read the ball rather than doing this? You're much closer. Like, you see how I got under the ball, and, like, and now I can't do anything. The ball went behind me, and then some guy can score it. It's much harder to read the ball when you get too close to it. So just relax and just let the ball come to you, right? The ball is coming to the corner. Okay, see? Much easier. Much easier. Alright, so that's it for the replay. So for you, just focus on using the space that the enemy provides you, and don't give away possession so much. That's it. Those are the only two things you gotta work on. Once you do, you'll get into Diamond easily. Because Diamond 1v1 players are... I mean... See, ones is different. Ones, it's like a bunch of smurfs. Because nobody plays ones. A Diamond in ones is probably like a champ or grand champ in twos. So... And I can tell by your movement you're not an actual Plat player. You're probably somewhere in... I'm guessing champ, based off of your mechanics. Champ 1. I could be wrong. But, yeah, so those two things, just work on that, and I think you'll be all set. So if anybody else who is watching that's in the Plat 3 area and 1v1s, hopefully this helps you too. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.